Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Denver. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
Brings up second.
Again, it's Blue. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. On third down, Prescott. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Talanoa Hufanga had the coverage from the safety position and comes away with the breakup.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Dak going to give this to Blue. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Zach Allen there on the tackle. Pistol now for Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Going to return this from the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
They're on 17 yards.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye. Here's J.K. Dobbins. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
And the Broncos first down.
A run with Dobbins. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A loss of 1.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his tight end, it's Ingram. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Broncos.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A first down throw for Nix. He will air this out, looking for certain. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. First and 10 now from the 36.
First down, Dallas.
Go, get up.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with first and 10. They'll go with Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Gun.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on third and short. So instead of third and short, it's now third and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's into the hands of Turpin.
It's a gain of 20.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
First down. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Here's a run. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Second down. Prescott. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it.
Corey Franklin, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
He was defended by DeRon Bland.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Nix. Rolling right. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. To the goal line and in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Broncos will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. CeeDee Lamb there to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup for half dozen. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodies his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Open man down the field is Turpin. And he is going to have a Cowboys 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down. Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. On 2nd down, it's Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. Look at the big guy rumble. And he'll take this one in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Good. Makes the score Cowboys 14, Broncos 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
You heard about man, the love controller, the level king, I told you. Hard and let the journey begin.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. points.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Nix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's good.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. A ball deep for the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on first down. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Dave Barrett on the coverage.
Here we go. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46.
To throw is Dak. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Barrett on the coverage.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third attempt. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The tight end motioning left here. Play action now. It's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
The tackle made
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down and 5. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll come up here. First and 10.
First down.
A run once more. That's Harvey. And let's give him about 4 on that one. To Devian Clowney. They're in run support.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 41. Here's second down and 6. Here's Dobbins. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. Third and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain.
And he's in! Portland Sutton, touchdown Denver. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. To the 45. Still going. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll get across the 5, and that's it. Good coverage. They got him down at the 6.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's Nix to throw. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And falls incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing. Nix. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat, bring the quarterback down, and they'll walk off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points. And that's exactly what they were able to do.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. And now, more problems. After the safety, the free kick goes out of bounds.
There we go. Go right in. There we go. Kill. What do you think?
They run straight ahead with Blue. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go. Go right in. Here we go. 46.
Throwing is Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. Down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive.
Captain.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Prescott.
and 2.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's got another one. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive.
At their own 5-yard line.
They send Sutton in motion. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson.
Just really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 9. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early.
Yeah, here we go.
Pistol now for Prescott. Now screen set up for Blue. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's